Hey guys, Aquarius Exhibit back here. This video is just talking about installing and running the Clarisea. Now, I believe they have the Gen 3 out now, which is very similar. There's not too much difference in it. It comes pre-assembled, and that's a huge thing for a lot of people that don't like assembling products. So, I mean, if that's something that really gets you going, then definitely look into the Gen 3. It has some updated features as well. Just keep in mind that when you're installing this guy, if you're in North America, 1-inch pipe will not fit into the 32 mil, this 90 right here. So you're gonna need this joiner, which converts metric into standard. Also, there is some information about the height that you want to set this guy at. Everybody seems to agree on that the higher the better, so the further out of the water, creating more head pressure, pushing against the outsides, the water being in the inside pushing against the outsides, whereas if it were lower in the water, there's less pressure pushing the water out, so you actually don't get the best utilization of your roll, and you might run through it faster. I've had mine on for about four or 5 days now. It's pulling a lot of stuff out of the water. The only issue I wish that could be solved, and I don't see any way to actually solve it, is it's not completely silent. I wish it were completely silent, because I run this in my like kind of TV room, and it's just kind of noisy. It's not terrible. If you can stand a little bit of a trickle sound, it's not that bad. Other than that, setting height, you're going to need the elbow or the converter. I had a friend of mine 3D print that stand for me to make sure that it's elevated up high enough so that I have enough head pressure. And I've also seen some people run 2 of these when their return pump is pumping huge volume. One of these might not actually cut it, even if it's the SK 5000. So you may need 2, in which case you could essentially split your main return siphon or drain and go to 2 of these guys to allow for that much more volume of water flowing through it. I obviously don't need that, so, but you know, it's something to consider if you have a very large volume of flow through your return. I haven't had to change a roll yet, but I've seen Reef Dude's video. If you want to check that out, he talks about stapling, and just he makes it sound pretty easy, so I'm just going to look at that when I do the first roll change and see how it goes. Awesome. Okay, thanks for watching, guys.